Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Chris.
And this is Flo from the Chris and Flo podcast show.
Back with another great episode
Yes.
right here. And
Yes.
this is another comment-worthy video right here,
Yes,
Flo.
this is a doozy.
Hey,
This is a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a lady in Cobb County. She moved there. She had a residency there for, I guess, a nurse, right?
Right.
Now she moved there. Everything's going smoothly. 6-figure job in Georgia.
Right.
And all of a sudden.
Right. Now she had residency now at the hospital.
Yes,
making good money.
Making good money.
And then what?
She had 2 or 3 kids, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she get charged with a 3 felony to attempt to kill.
Oh, wow.
Now, you know that's serious, right?
That's real serious. So from that right there, guys, before we get into this video right here, do us a favor, guys. Like this video right here.
And share it ASAP.
You already know right here. Because this is another comment-worthy video like we always have around this time right here, guys. So check this out right here.
Yes, check it out.
I will keep this short and sweet. In 2022, I graduated from nursing school. And I moved to Cobb County with my 2 sons. Into a beautiful apartment, the nicest we ever had. I landed a residency at Grady Hospital, making more money than I have ever made in my life. And everything was looking up. In January 18th of 2023, a week before my residency program, I was arrested in the front of my apartment. There were police everywhere. They shut down my neighborhood. I was deemed armed and dangerous. They said they had a warrant for my arrest. They didn't give me much information. Once I got to jail, I received the paperwork and it stated, that I was being charged with 3 felonies for intent to murder somebody. So yeah, I was in there in shock. I looked at the date that it said this happened. It said it happened November of 2022, at night. I know me. I am a workaholic, and if I'm not working, I'm in school, and if I'm not regardless, I'm always a mom. Those are about the only 3 things you can catch me doing. So I knew this wasn't me. So I reached out to my job. I said, hey, can you check back these dates? I need to know. And they told me I was at work. I was at work that night, maybe 30, 40 minutes before this even happened. So I felt a little relieved because I was like, okay, I could get out of here. I can, just show them the evidence and boom. That was not the case. So, fast forward all of last year, this has been on my record. I lost my residency with Grady. And then, I couldn't find a job because this is on my record. Like these 3 felonies was on my record already. And everything else went after that. The apartment, the car, everything, friends, family, everything. It was a very hard year. Then my son's teenagers, this might have been the most difficult thing they've ever had to deal with. And they were so confused and they couldn't understand, like, if it wasn't true, then how can this happen, And my oldest started acting out and getting in trouble. And he is now in a program, a military program. It was either that or juvie. And because he's never been in trouble before, this was okay. My 13-year-old now lives with his grandparents because I can't find work. I mean, I don't have anything. So yeah. So 3 weeks ago, I received a text from my lawyer, and he was like, congrats, you know, the case has been dropped, everything was dismissed, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, well, that's great. Like, what did they have against me? Like, what? And he's like, oh, well, it's dropped, so I can't see any of that information, but, you know, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So last week, I mean, I decided like, okay, well, maybe it's time for me to start looking for work, but I don't know if this is on my record still, you know? So I reached out to him and was like, hey, um, you know, do you think this is still on my record? Because I want to start looking for work. And he tells me, well, you need to go to the police department and pay the money and get your, you know, your record and go from there. And I was like, well, what if it is still on my record? He was like, well, then, you know, try again in a few weeks. Like, it just seems to me like they screwed me. They took everything from me. And now I'm just left to figure it out and pick up all these pieces. And it's just not fair. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about this, um, or what direction to go in, or I don't know, you know. And I'm just hoping that I can get some help to, I don't know, just clarify for me if I'm supposed to just now take this as it is and move forward, or should I be fighting for what I lost? I need help at the end of the day. And I'm just hoping that this reaches people and that I can get, even if you're in the same situation, you know, just reach out to tell me maybe what you did or how I can move forward with my life. Because it's hard. I now don't have a residence, but I have friends, good friends, and God is good. You know, like, I cannot complain and say that I went a day without eating. God is good.
You know what? I don't know what I would have done if that had happened to me. Like, she's strong.
She is strong. Like I told you on the Beasley part, we are meant to sustain all of
Wow.
that. And I don't know what I would do. I probably would cry in my room. Like, I can't get a job. Somebody, I feel like somebody leaked her name and they was trying to stay out of trouble. So they gave them her name, and they didn't do the investigation right. So they tried to railroad her and getting her to accept those charges.
Well, they did railroad her
Yeah.
because that shit stuck.
Yeah, it stuck. And check this out. She has to pay to get it expunged off her record. Like, when are we going to make these leaders who so-called in power hold them accountable for stuff like this? Because you're ruining somebody's reputation a lot. Like, if she was a weak-minded person, she would have killed herself.
And I think, yeah.
She would have killed herself.
Yeah,
because she has 2 or 3 kids. I don't know. She's single. She may be a single parent. We don't know her background. You know, all we know, she was going to school. She got this 6-figure job in her residency in Cobb County in Georgia, living her life. We don't know everything else about her life. We just know what the Cobb County railroaded her with.
This, you know, as when I think about that, for real, like, I think about that. And to have someone press these charges on you, right?
Yes.
I don't think they just took her name up out of a hat. Somebody came in, somewhere her name came into the system to where she was indicated as you know, as the person who did it.
Yeah.
The assailant, for that matter. 3-time felon facing life. And to have her whole life just turned upside down to almost be about to lose her kids.
Yes. She had to send her kids to her family.
You feel me?
So, and she had to stay with her friends. You know, that's unfair.
Imagine that reputation of the people that believe that, though.
Because they're foes.
You feel me? The people that believe that, the fact that now she have to try to implement herself back into society. And to have that follow you on your record. And you know, like just, I mean, can y'all fathom that? Can you wrap your mind around that right there?
That
honestly
hurts. I cannot wrap my mind around that.
You know, and you can hear it in her voice. You can hear the hurt in her voice.
She's hurt, but she's genuine though, because
wow.
She don't get it, but she see the silver lining, like she did say. Like, I'm happy, I'm blessed. I got food. I got people who care about me, and God, you know. Yeah. But still, she hurt because she be like, "What just happened to me?
Through it all,
what just happened?" And the fact that they don't want to get that expunged with no charge to her.
Wow.
They want her to pay for it. Wow. And then you're gonna seal her records, so she can't know why this is happening to her.
Wow.
That's some straight up bullshit.
That's deep. And
Cobb County, you're full of bullshit.
Cobb County, Georgia.
Georgia, you full of bullshit.
Yeah, for
real. You know y'all railroaded her, a black woman who's doing successful.
Ain't did nothing.
Ain't did nothing to nobody.
You feel me?
But you're gonna take someone who's trying to get out of trouble.
And you know, when she to me, when something like that get done, I think that the person once vindicated, they need to get a substantial amount of money.
Yes.
I mean, let's say a large substantial amount of money, because you never can get back all that time that was lost, the time that was snatched away from you.
You can't get that back. That's gone.
You'll never get that back. And not to say that the monetary value will get it back, but it'll help with getting yourself back into society from what all the time.
Yeah, and her kids was getting in trouble and stuff, and they could never get back that hardship that they faced, because
that time that she lost from her childhood.
Yeah, they're not used to that. You know, they got put in that position by somebody else.
Yeah.
And just think that we got these people in power. These people are police officers, our investigators and stuff. I don't fucking care. I'm going to call everyone out on their bullshit.
Yeah. But see, from what they looking at it like we got our person.
They don't care. They don't want to look at the facts.
No, they forget it. Look at the facts for what? What's done is done. You know? And so that's where they coming from with that right there, guys. Excuse us. So that's all they looking at it, and they just glad that they got someone, and their thing is to get a conviction.
Yeah.
That's their job, to get a conviction. It don't matter whether you did it or not. If you don't have proper representation to be able to defend yourself, when there's situations like that right there, a lot of people don't get off. There's some people in jail right now, but the same thing right there.
Yes.
And she was just blessed enough.
Oh, it's a whole lot of people is still in jail.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And the fact that she's calm, blessed, and stuff like that, and just so relaxed about everything. And she need our help. This is why we're uncovering this story, because she wants to know why. Yeah. She wants to get the stuff expunged off her record without paying, because evidently her lawyer did not care. The police officers down at that Cobb County, Georgia precinct, they did not care.
Right.
They don't care. She's just a number, just another black face. Going on about your business. You got it done. You got it taken care of. So going on about your business.
Right.
No, but she's stuck with that because she moved there thinking she's going to live this happily ever after lifestyle that she worked hard for. This lady went to school to be a nurse. This lady spent money. It costs money to be a nurse. She's out of pocket of all that.
Yeah, but they don't care. Look, this big money down there with those people, especially dealing with the city, dealing with the county, and dealing with the state. And again, someone put her name in the mix.
Yes.
And they came for her and they charged her accordingly. And she had to go through all of the legal processes in order to get vindicated. And to the fact that where she lost her home, lost her job, her children, was almost about to lose her child, and at the expense of that, her son acting up. And so she had lost a whole lot and had to start back over. So the question is, when things like that, where are programs for people like that to get back into society? That's why I say we need to pass a law to where when things like that happen,
someone get punished.
The state first they need to get sued. This needs to be automatic, automatic, to where they are getting awarded a substantial amount of money, a substantial amount of money, a large substantial amount of money in order to get placed back into society.
Yeah, I agree. Because she can't start over. She's going to forever be scarred. Even if it's going to take time for them to expunge that off a record, because that probably costs a lot of money to get expunged.
Well, it needs to be automatic. I don't think she needs to be, like I said, when it's vindicated that you are innocent and it's proven you're innocent, not that you serve time and you trying to get it taken off your record. No, we're talking about it's been vindicated that you're innocent. You never did do the crime, but they had you locked up. That should be automatic. And I think that needs to be expedient.
Yeah. Yeah. As quick as they charge her, they need to vindicate her.
It needs to be expedient. Like automatic. She don't need to be trying to go spend no money to get them to usher it up. Like it needs to be expedient right then and there.
For the time lost, they need to award her for that money.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because just think, what if it happened to your child? What if it happened to you, your niece, your nephew, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your auntie? Like, what if it happened to you? What would you do?
Yeah.
Because, baby, I would have just clocked out.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have clocked out. I just know that this is a strong woman, and she fought to the end. She fought into the point to where she now is on the road to getting her life back on track, and that's what it's all about. So again, guys, if y'all know that someone that has this happened to before, then please leave a comment down in the comment section, and myself and Flo will respond back to you guys because, I'm sure she's not the only one.
She's not the only one because this slave belt state, this slave belt state, it's all happening. It's everything that's coming out. It's coming out now.
Yeah.
So they can't hide nothing, And I'm just talking to everybody in the South who experiencing stuff like this. You can't hide it. You can't run from it. It's there. It's gonna get uncovered.
Right.
Right.
And keep sending us videos like this right here, guys. If you like to send us content, please do so. Flo, get them the email address.
No, I don't know email address.
Okay. Well, I'll give them the email address.
Hold up.
Look,
you got me on that one.
The email address, guys. If you guys like to leave or send us some content, you guys can leave it in the DM. You feel me? You guys can direct message us. You feel me? Or you can go to the email at the Chris and Flo Show. That's THECHRIS, the letter N, Flo, FLO, not W. That's the Chris and Flo Show. Okay, at gmail.com. Again, that's THECHRIS, the letter N, FLO at gmail.com. Subject title. You feel me? So we're going to say that again.
It's Chris
and Flo. 2024
at gmail.com.
That way right there. Okay. So again, one more time. That's the Chris and Flo Show 2024.
No, it's
the Chris and Flo
2024 at gmail.com.
Okay, not sure. Okay. Just make sure. See
no,
if she got it. Okay, cool. So say it one more time again. That's the Chris and Flo 2024 at gmail.com. And that's CHRISN, the letter N, FLO 2024.
Yeah.
There we go, right there.
Rock with your boy and your girl.
You already know what it is right here. So guys, thank y'all for joining us. And again, man, make sure y'all share this right here and like this video. You already know.
And comment and send some videos. We're not afraid to talk about these topics. Other podcasters won't talk about it.
Yeah, they won't.
I love this because this drama for me.
Right. And then again, it's enlightening.
Yeah.
And then it also puts you guys up on what's going on because a lot of you guys need to know. And that's what the Chris and Flo Show is all about. Putting you guys up on things that's thought-provoking and things that you probably didn't know what was going on in our world, right?
Yes, it's a lot of stuff. If you stay off the TV, internet, and all this stuff, you will catch a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well.
Lots.
We need you guys to continue sending in great content like this right here, guys. And again, we'll shout you out. Make sure you guys leave your name when you put down subject title. For those that'll be leaving us content, make sure you subject title content for Chris and Flo show, and make sure you leave your name and your social media handle information so we can shout you guys out.
Yes, give you your credit where it's due.
You already know. So guys, again, we thank y'all so much. And again, I'm Chris.
I'm Flo.
And this is another great episode of the Chris and Flo show, guys. Thank y'all for joining us.
Woo!
We out.